All right, we have all heard the phrase mind over matter, but I'm going to flip this on you. I'm actually going to say matter over mind. And the reason I'm telling you this is because, believe it or not, in all my time of coaching, what I have really gotten good at seeing is how much our thinking sabotages our action. I have a client who literally is checking in with me every morning saying, I'm physically capable. We will have these moments where we're feeling down on ourselves, things aren't going well, and we're like, well, what's the point in doing this? What's the point in tracking my food? What's the point in going for the walk? What's the point in eating the vegetables? What's the point, right? I'm in this really low place. And I had a client who was really struggling with this and having like all these negative thoughts. And I said to her, I said, okay, did you do other things? And she's like, well, yeah, I paid the bills, I played with my kids, I did X, Y, and Z. I said, okay, so you're physically capable, even though your mind is messing with you. You're physically capable of doing those things, and you did. So then, if we take that same thought, right, that same logic, and we applied it to tracking your food, going for a walk, you physically can do those things. The only thing that's holding you back is this negative thinking that you allow to step in the way. I have seen people literally create prisons around themselves of thoughts. Literally things you could push over like a cloud of smoke. They mean nothing. Your feelings are going to come and go like the weather. You take a snow globe, you shake it up, snow flurries, you put it down, it settles, right? You could start out the day feeling one way. By lunch, you completely feel a different way. Using your feelings to gauge your actions is such a futile effort, because literally they're constantly changing, literally like the weather. You're never going to pin your feelings down to make them where you need them to be to do X, Y, and Z. So what I say to people is, are you physically capable? Can you stand up, walk across the room, pick up your cell phone, open your food tracking app, put your food in? If the answer is yes, I physically can do that. Nobody's got me in handcuffs. I'm not strapped to a bed. I'm able to do all those physical things. Then think about this. The only thing that's standing in the way of you doing what you want to do for yourself is all the smoke and mirrors of thought, of feeling, of thinking. But you don't have to believe any of it, and prove it to yourself. Because one minute you're watching a scary movie and you're shaking and you're worried and panicked. The next minute somebody comes in and tells you a joke and you're laughing. Like, feelings and your disposition are constantly in flux. They're never in this one permanent place. So when I was in my weight loss journey, I would say to myself, I'm feeling really crappy today. I'm not feeling quote unquote motivated today. I'm feeling really down on myself today, but I'm still going to do the actions, because the actions can be separate from the feelings. I can make space to have my feelings and see them come in and see them go out, but I don't have to allow it to impact my actions. And there's other areas of your life where this is true. I mean, I go back to my client. She still played with her kids. It wasn't like, hey kids, mom's in a bad place right now, no playing today. You feed your pet, you go to your job, you have all these other things you do, physical do, right? Even though your mind is maybe messing with you. And the reason you want to start to see this is because if you're capable of doing those things in these other areas, then you most certainly are capable of doing it in this area. The only reason this one gets discredited so quickly is because when you're feeling kind of bad about yourself, it's the only one you're probably doing solely for yourself. And it seems like a logical thing to say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and let go of the things that are important to me because I'm kind of in the self-loathing, self-beating up state that I'm in right now. But I just want you to hear me say this, just like my client. Are you physically capable of doing X, Y, and Z? If the answer is yes, then think about it. The only thing that's stopping you, the only thing that's preventing you from doing X, Y, and Z is the fact your mind is telling you how you're feeling or creating these feelings. But in an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, tomorrow morning, you're going to feel different. So what if you just did the actions today and said, let me see how I'm feeling tomorrow? The other thing I've told my clients in the past, when you're in that negative headspace, don't make any big decisions. Don't make any changes to anything you're doing. Say if I need to make a decision or change, if I want to switch programs, if I want to switch approaches, I will plan that when I'm not in this feeling state, when I'm not feeling so down on myself, when I'm not feeling so cruddy. That's when I make changes, not when I'm in this state. All right, guys, I hope that helps. And just to let you know, coming up, I'm going to be telling you what is going on because I've had a little hiatus, but for good reason. So I'm going to talk to you guys in the next couple videos about some big changes coming for Half Size Me. All right, you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.